Alright, getting Chick-fil-A for dinner. We're on our way to the hotel before the egg retrieval for tomorrow. Alright, so I got the cherry berry diet lemonade, and Tim got a Diet Coke Zero. And then we got some, oh, that's mine, it's ranch for my nuggies. And what'd you get today? Chick-fil-A sauce? Yeah, but what food?
Oh, I got the same thing as you.
Yeah, nuggets? Yeah. And french fries? Yeah. I'm gonna steal french fry. I was trying not to eat like too much unhealthy, but I'm hungry. I have to take the antibiotics. They said it makes you feel nauseous. So I'm just gonna eat what I want. We're gonna drive up there. We're gonna have a good old time, sing some songs, and then we'll do like a little room tour when we get there. Got my little nuggets. All right, antibiotic time. Hola.
That is good. Served on a toasted brioche roll.
Man, it's cool.
It's a quick elevator. Look at.
All right, little hotel room tour. So you come in through the door. Here's your bathroom. And then shower. Oh man, this works too, and I can't even use it.
What?
The brand.
Mm.
Ooh, nice mirror. Heavy door too. Okay, and then you come in, keeping that locked. And the room. And the best part, I love this. Actually, this mirror is pretty cute too. But, dun, dun, dun. So,
Is that patio cold in there? I bet that's outdoor seating for the bar.
mm-hmm. And the lake. And there's a restaurant. So that's what we saw when we're coming to it.
So that was the other hotel.
Yeah.
That I looked at too.
And AMC.
But then we ended up doing this one. But they're both Marriott's.
Rio, AMC, Courtyard. And something way across the water. Let's see what this is. Uncle Julius.
Oh, that's good. That's
Oh
good.
my gosh, look, there's a little boat.
What, that
They're
thing?
like swans, or
Oh
like,
my
they like
gosh.
cuddle boats. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love pedal boats.
We're not doing that, but.
No chance.
Yay, so cute. Thanks, baby.
Mm-hmm. And the best view in the house.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I haven't till midnight that I can eat. And I have a story to tell you guys once we get back. But I want to go see if there's a snack. Pretty much closed right now. Not closed, but there's not like, it's late. Yeah. So this is the lounge.
Open raisin bars. Ooh. They got breakfast tea.
Oh, I can't have anything in the breakfast. At breakfast. It's for good cause, it's okay. We have fruit and bananas. And there's a toppings for breakfast. There's stuff over here. Basically like mixed nuts, jelly beans, some Captain Crunch, some drinks that are free. I think we're definitely gonna take a couple of drinks back to the hotel room.
Yeah, they don't have the coffee out.
Yeah.
There's
They
just a water
basically
version.
closed right now. Womp womp. But you definitely get breakfast down here.
Yeah.
And you can grab me like a bar or something to have like on the drive back home tomorrow. Alright, so I got some Captain Crunch. I'm in bed with my medicine for tomorrow morning. And then I grabbed this for tomorrow. I don't want any carbonation right now. I did grab some water to keep hydrated. I need to pull out another Gatorade as well. Good morning. It is the morning of the egg retrieval. It is currently 8:10 and my start time to be there is 8:45. We're gonna show up early though. And then my actual procedure time is at 10:15. So, excuse me. Feeling a little bit nervous today. Last night I never got to fill you guys in on like what happened. So we're going up the road, right? And we get dinner, which is fine. And I take my antibiotic because they say to take it with food, otherwise it can make you nauseous. And then we went to a gas station and I started feeling kind of nauseous at the gas station. So Tim was going to take over driving from there because we were driving pretty far. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'll keep driving because I feel nauseous. And I get car sick really easily, so I didn't want to be a passenger either. So we're driving, and TMI, but I had to pull over and throw up on the side of the road. So I called the on-call right away, and the medication was down for about an hour. So she said as long as it was down for 20 minutes, we're good. So very thankful for that. Otherwise, she said what they would have done is just start an IV when I got there in the morning. So
yeah, I would still mention it to them.
Yeah.
When you get there, but
because this was like an on-call across like 3 states.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh my gosh. I mean, she probably notated it in my chart because she's part of the company.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was not fun. And then I finally let Tim take over driving.
Show them the lake view.
I did.
During the day.
Yeah. It's cool out there. We're thinking, well, I don't know how I'm going to feel afterwards. So it says I'll be there for like 1 to 2 hours afterwards, and my procedure's at 10:15, and it's supposed to last 20 to 30 minutes. Let's say 10:45 max, right? So that's 11:45, 12:45. So we'd be out of there around 1 o'clock at the latest. So we'll see. We could get food if I feel okay, because at that point I would have eaten since last night. I did have some dry cereal last night. My plan was not to eat anything after 10. They said just don't eat anything or drink anything after midnight. And I threw up my dinner and I was like, I'm gonna be absolutely starving tomorrow morning if I don't eat anything. So we went upstairs to the concierge lounge and they had, I think I showed you guys, I can't remember, but I had like dry cereal and then I had some Gatorade and stuff, just trying to rehydrate since I threw up all the liquids I'd been trying to put down for like the last couple hours last night too.
Yeah,
and
I snagged this. We're not going to keep the plate, obviously, but
he snagged me breakfast. So if we don't get the opportunity to have lunch, or if I can just like have a snack like later this evening, there's no prep. Like we're just going to wrap that in a couple of napkins and put it in our bag. But
and where are your ears?
Okay.
I have to cover her ears so she can't hear. I had scrambled eggs with spinach and bacon and home fried style potatoes, and oh my god, they're so good. They're delicious.
I heard
No, you didn't. You didn't hear anything.
I'm just kidding. I had spinach and scrambled eggs and home fries. It's okay. I don't want to choke on the operating table. That's my one thing where I'm like, that makes me not hungry at all. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I had to take my thyroid medicine this morning. So they said that I had to have a little bit of water with that, obviously, to take the pill. But I couldn't have anything more than I needed to take that. So very good thing. I got a little bit of water because it's dry in this room. And my lips are dry. And I can't put on anything scented. So they said, basically, no makeup, no deodorant, no scented soaps, lotions, anything like that. What else? No jewelry. So I did forget to bring a hairbrush. I think I'm just going to braid this. I don't know what they want with my hair because I feel like it has to go like in a cap. But I was just going to braid it for now. That way it's out of the way. And then I'm going to get dressed. I'm still in my sleeping shirt. It's my egg collection era because today is egg collection day. So yeah, nervous, excited, and we have to leave, so I'm gonna get dressed. All right, on our way. Tim's gonna check out, and I'm gonna go to the car right away because we're gonna get there right on time. Final thoughts?
No going back now.
No going back now. Level 5. I had a feeling. The nurse told me that she was here on level 5. Hello. I love how we're also doing this during National Infertility Week. Isn't it cool? So everyone has like orange masks on and they're wearing like orange colored clothes, so that's kind of cool. So now I'm excited and Tammy's nervous. It'll be okay. We were supposed to be taken back like a few minutes ago, so just waiting on a physician to talk to us, so I have to use the bathroom, and then I'm getting taken back. Made it through. 30 eggs. That's a good number. She said it was a good number. I'm tired.
We had to give you the good stuff.
Alright, we are officially out and in the car. I feel like my throat sounds a little dry because they had like an oxygen mask on me. And I haven't really had too much like liquid since last night. But I have a lot of heating pads on right now. I have like 4 down there. They're like lukewarm, but I'm trying to save and wait and open up a hot one like half an hour into the drive. And then we are gonna get some food. They said go get food. And then I'm going home. So I'll update you guys when I'm not as tired. But oh, I did get a compliment on my sweatshirt when I was there. Got off at Etsy. I already took Tylenol as well to prevent, like pain. So I took that at 11:50, and I can alternate like Tylenol and ibuprofen since we're doing a freeze-all transfer. We'll freeze-all and then transfer later. Alright, we're on our way home. I can't remember if I said this already, but we went and got some McDonald's. I know everyone eats like Lucky Fries after the transfer, but I saw some people who eat them after the retrieval too, so may as well. I'm not really feeling well, so I had a couple bites, but at least I got some in me, so. Tim is being awesome. He's driving. I'm not allowed to drive for the next 24 hours, so it's actually good that I'm not going to work tomorrow, because I wouldn't have been able to drive. And then I'm just having cramping and not really feeling good. I feel kind of nauseous again. So I think I'm going to switch out my heating pad here in a minute and then just get home and use my one there, because since we're not doing a transfer, I'm able to use heat. I can do ibuprofen, basically whatever I want to do or need to do, so. Alright, so we have been back home for a few hours. My mom just visited with us and she brought me some hard-boiled eggs because they told me to try to get more protein in, which we turned into deviled eggs, but all the good stuff was still there. It's just some added stuff. And then I had a hot chocolate. My throat is very sore, and I think it's from the oxygen, and also that I threw up yesterday, and I didn't get to really I was dehydrated. I didn't get to hydrate again afterwards, so. And I can't really drink liquid today. They want me to, but it makes me nauseous when I drink it, so. Just trying to take it one step at a time. So I've been hanging out. My mom said I look a little bit pale. I have more color than I did earlier. But earlier, and I didn't say anything to Tim because he was like doing work stuff, but it almost looked like I had like jaundice. Like I was so pale. But he might run some errands for me.
Potentially.
Y'all, he just laid down, I think, specifically for me to pan over to him. But yeah, a little bit rougher of a time than I expected. I knew it was going to be groggy, but I didn't feel like on the way home, I felt every bump and ridge in the road, And it was
I tried to slow down.
I know, and he did. He like let off the gas or whatever, but it was a 2-hour drive home. So I tried to sleep for as much as possible. And when my heating pad started like warm back up again, because it gave me a few for the road, I'd have to switch it out because I was waking up every 3 minutes, and I realized it's because I could feel like the pain coming back in. And once I put a new heating pad on, I knocked out for like another 40 minutes. So definitely an experience. Definitely like tired. How long would you say I've slept today? Like 4 hours at least? Yeah. Well, 2 on the way home, off and on. And then I slept when I got home, and then I woke up and I slept again for like a full hour. So, but I'm going to try not to go to bed too early tonight because otherwise I'm not going to sleep well tonight. And then just taking it easy. Are you ready?
What?
I'm Chancel.
Why?
They called me with the numbers.
With what
But you're on the
numbers?
phone. I was going to call you up here.
With what numbers? Do we know?
How many matured and fertilized?
Okay.
So not matured, but how many of the 30? Remember, they expected 11 to be mature, right?
That means we got less than 11.
Remember, they expected 11 to be mature.
Okay.
So we had 20 mature and 17 of them fertilized.
Nice. Awesome.
That's a good number. I was reading something yesterday with like the expectations for 30. And it was saying around like 14 to be fertilized, or like 12 to 14. So we have 17.
So she was pretty right on with that. I mean, 2/3, 75%. She was pretty right on with how many would be mature. So it's awesome. So
we have 17 babies.
Wait, what happened to the 3 that
they didn't take the sperm?
Why?
They did not agree with you. No, sometimes the DNA doesn't match up and it's just not a good match. Or they say a lot of the ones that are mature, they didn't say this over the phone. I did a lot of research last night. A lot of the ones that are mature and don't match with their sperm are most likely ones that wouldn't have carried in your body anyway. So, 17?
That's a lot of
I was going to make a bracelet. That's too big for a bracelet. We have 17.
So you're going to come up with 17 baby names?
No.
Uh-oh.
It should be like 6 to 8 of those make it to embryo stage, so.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta wait a week.
Aren't they embryos, though?
Well, I mean, technically they're like day 1 embryos. That means they have like 2 cells, if that.
Okay.
Maybe just 1, but I guess 2.
But when they become like viable, it's about like day 3, 4, 5?
No, it's day 5, 6, 7.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I mean, viable would be like 28 weeks
yeah,
pregnant, 30 weeks.
Yeah, whatever.
But
yeah. Cool. That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm just excited.
All right. So from our ultrasound, it showed 11 should be like mature, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got 17.
17.
20 were mature, 3 didn't take, but 17.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
So we got our numbers back, and drum roll. We had 30 retrieved, 20 mature, and 17 fertilized. Alright, so looking like a mess, but that's okay. I thought I would give you a quick little update on how I'm feeling. So this is the second full day since the egg retrieval, technically. So what's today? Friday. So egg retrieval was Wednesday. Yesterday I felt like crap, and today super bloated. Not as bad obviously as Wednesday itself or yesterday, but still feeling like ugh. And definitely when I stretch too much, I can feel it pulling in my ovaries. So I'm trying not to do too much. But definitely feeling much better than obviously right after the procedure. Hello everybody. So I have an update. Kind of exciting, kind of it's disappointing. So today is day 5 past my egg retrieval. So typically they said they would call between day 5 and 7 for an update on how the embryos are doing. So I didn't have to wait for their phone call because I had to call this morning and leave a message because I started some bleeding and I was worried that it was post-retrieval, but it is my cycle. So I did not expect it this early, which kind of sucks because we're not ready to move forward with a frozen embryo transfer yet. Some are still growing. We did get a number that I'll tell you in a second that are actually already frozen, so that's really cool. But I feel kind of disappointed because of insurance and that my insurance takes 2 to 3 weeks to approve things. And I basically stressed this when I told my clinic that I was ready to proceed with IVF, like the egg retrieval, and I multiple times told them that I really wanted to do a frozen transfer directly after, and wanted to get the ball rolling, and wanted to know about medications, which they still haven't told me, because I was just trying to get ahead of the game, because I have, you know, I want to live my life. I want to get pregnant. We want to start our family. So we had that discussion. They said, yeah, okay, we got you. Once you get the embryo numbers, we're going to start that process. But then my cycle happened early. So womp womp, have to wait. And then I don't typically get cycles on my own either. So then it's a waiting game. And then they bring me in for a baseline, see if my hormones are acting up or if they're acting, you know, balanced out already. And then based on there, we'd start medication. And then hopefully it transfers soon after that. But it just sucks that I feel like I made it so known that I wanted to go into it and none of it was set up. And then another thing that sucks is that the price almost tripled from what we were told in February. So that freaking sucks too. And I don't know, like, we have it. I'm just kind of frustrated that it's not happening when we want it to, and it tripled, literally tripled. So that's fun. Well, like 2.5. I don't want to like over exaggerate. It was like 2.5 multiplied. So that's fun. But we are getting there. At least we have some coverage. I can look at it that way. I can try to tell myself to look at it that way. And then I can tell myself about the embryos that are already frozen, which makes me happy and teary-eyed because I'm very excited. So we already have 3 frozen. As she said, the other ones are still multiplying and dividing and growing. So they will give us a full update on Wednesday with the actual total that we have. So that is the update for now. Egg retrieval. I don't even know if I've talked about like recovery with the egg retrieval. I might do like a sit down with that. Basically, a lot of bloating, painful, uncomfortable for about 3.5 days. And then just trying to work through it, not do too much. And today I actually felt pretty much normal, so. Say hi. So after the retrieval and some check-in appointments and everything like that, it was actually Mother's Day, and I got to celebrate my first Mother's Day ever as an embryo mama. My sister was super sweet, and she gave me some flowers, and it just felt really good. It was the first Mother's Day that felt great in a long time, since we have babies that are frozen, and yeah, I just got to celebrate and drink champagne since it wasn't a transfer cycle. And now the moment everyone is waiting for. We have our final count for our embryos. We are so excited and we cannot wait to move forward for our frozen transfer cycle. And we have 8 embryos. Woohoo! This is more than we expected and we couldn't be more grateful. And we're just, like I said, so excited to move on. So go ahead, subscribe, follow, and comment to follow our journey and to see the transfer process. Thanks so much for your support. Bye.